I'm Linda Segerstam from the Intelligent Core, and I teach and instruct Pilates, especially for golfers, but this routine is for everyone who wants to try Pilates with a FlexFit band. I'm using a red mini band from the series, so this is a gentler routine. So we're going to start first with to see how can we use the band to make things a little bit easier in some exercises. So start first with just placing the band around one foot. And then we're going to lengthen one leg down and see if we can use it to roll up and down. So we're using that weight of the leg. You could hold the back of the knee, but it's quite nice to have something to stretch into. So hips nice and stable. Squeeze your stomach muscles, so we turn them on. And then we roll down into the floor, bend the knee in, pushing the knee away, lift the head and shoulders, and then push forward again. If that feels too much, just do a small roll back. And then push forward with the leg. So light exercises. Think about weight distribution in the body and how we can use something like a prop to help out with elbows and shoulders so we don't have to reach for things. So we do that one more time, pushing up, lift, and then change side. So the other foot goes inside the band, and then lengthen one leg away, lift up through the spine, bit of core, stomach muscles on, and then see if we can use the band to bring the leg with us, but also push the leg away when it's required, push, and then lift. And if it feels too much, just go down slightly away from the leg, and then lift back up again. So one more time, roll, leg comes with you, we push the leg away, so less to carry from our stomach, lift the head and shoulders, and then push back up again. Okay, changing the band position to our shoulder bridge. So band goes around the top of the knees, and then we're going to come down. So we're going to roll from here, spine, shoulders, head, and then take the arms down by the side. Feet closer in for less hamstrings, feet further away from your bum for more. So somewhere in between, turn your stomach muscles on, drop that rib cage, arms down by your side. So we do a spine curl, which is a turn of the hip, rolling the tailbone off the floor. You can feel the band now supporting those knees so you know where they are. And then we soften the chest to come down through the back, mid-back, lower back, and hips, and then back to your start position. So turn the hip, roll up, so you can press into the band at the same time. So you can feel, okay, there it is, band pressing out. So you can feel the muscles on the outside of the leg working too. And then we soften the chest, come down through the spine, and then back to neutral. One more time. So lift up, roll, push up towards the ceiling, and then soften the chest down. So we're not going to use it to press away. Both knees are going to do the same. Make sure the feet are not too close together. And then we're going to push into the band. So there's a little bit of a pull back in with the band. We're going to resist as we come in. So push out, resist, not as easy as it sounds with these bands, because that's what it does, it makes it harder. So push out, resist. Now one leg pushing out, keeping the other leg still, which means you need to turn your stomach muscles on, otherwise the hip will turn with you. So out and return. Breathing out, opposite hip is not moving at all, it's staying in position, and then change to the other side. So press, return, push out with the leg, return. So I'm still maintaining my nice neutral position of my spine, maybe a bit of space under your back if your back feels fine there. And one more time, push out, and then bring them back. And now lift the hip and do the same. So we carry into our buttock muscles. So we squeeze the buttock muscles just enough to find the lift. Tighter backs, hip further down. If it's okay to keep them lifted, open the hip, you stay there. Now both knees at the same time. So we press and press. Maintain your squeeze of the buttock so they don't drop. Out for 3, for 2, for 1, and then one side. So you can dip the hip, lift back up again. One side. Keeping that hip stable. You can see I'm using my hand on the same side as I'm pushing to check my hip is staying nice and stable. And then change position. You can dip the hip down, lift back up again, and then push out with the other knee. So it's going now towards the camera. whilst the other leg is staying still. For 3, for 2, and 1. And then taking the hip back down. Take the band out so the band comes away. And we're going to use it in our hands. So hold it with your thumbs, press the arms straight up, and then we're going to take the arms behind us. So we're going to open the shoulders and then bring the arms back towards your knees. So the ribs are staying connected. Try not to flare your ribs as your arms go back. And see if we got range to move nicely towards the ears. And then bringing the arms back one more time. So we lift up and then float behind us. And then lift. And now hold the band here. We're going to do Batman. So we're going to slide one leg out. Keep that leg long. Turn your stomach muscles on. Squeeze there. Drop that rib cage. And then we're going to kick in towards the band. Test your range first. So lift and then push down. So see if we can kick up nicely, point and flex down. Still keeping that stability around the spine. One more. And down, glide the foot in, changing leg, glide the leg out, core active, and then push in, flex down. Soft in the back of the shoulders. I'm not reaching up, I'm just staying nice and still. And then lift and flex. Lift and flex. One more time. And down, return the foot in, and then take the band to your chest. We change position, so we turn around and we take the band onto the arms. So the arms are going to be supported with the band. So drinking from water is a prep for our plank positions, as well as all the press-ups. So knees underneath the hip, core active, lengthen through the spine, and then bend the elbows underneath you, and then lift back up again. So now you can feel the arms are being supported, and plus it puts the arms in a really good position here. The head and chest are moving together, and then lift. If you've got strength to dip the elbows lower, you dip them down. Otherwise, stay in a lighter version. Push up or dip further. Whoop. Up. That's much more work. Core arms working, and then we sit back and we let the arms lengthen, and then we slide the arms out of the band and turn to your side. So taking the band around your legs again, and we go straight. Well, leg series in Pilates. So lift and lowers and circles. The elbows underneath your head, legs are lengthened. We're going to breathe in. Breathe out, feel the stomach muscles connect behind the bones here. Bit of squeeze to your buttocks, and then lift the top leg up and down. Lighter pressing with the hand in front of your chest. Just make sure your neck and head is comfortable. And a bit more work. We're pressing the hand onto the hip, pushing that hip away. So the ribs don't move around. We're nice and still here. And then press. And lift. Let's do 2 more. Lifting up. One more time and come into a circle. So find the space where the band has got a bit of give. You need it. Now, bottom knee is going to bend slightly. So we press with the thigh. And then we're going to stir the leg inside the hip socket. So see if we can go both forward and then press behind you. Lift up, circle back. Lift up, circle back. Change direction, go around and then lift. Round and lift. 2 more. You feel the leg working, back of the leg, side of the hip, and then bringing the knees and feet together. We push up into a mermaid. So I'm just lifting up. I'm going to leave the band there because I can. You could take it away. And I'm just going to lift the arm, push into the floor, and lift the other arm. So this is a gentle class. I'm not moving into a very technical position of the mermaid. I'm just letting the body move sideways, and then we change position. So bringing the legs to the other side, and we do the same. So coming into your leg lift first. So nice and comfortable around your head and neck. Breathe out, turn those stomach muscles on, flatten the back, so the tailbone pushing down, bit of squeeze to the buttocks, and then we're lifting up and press. The hand is in front of your chest, pressing in, and then nice, comfortable around your chin and your chest, And the hand can also go to the hip. We push the hip away at the same time as you're lifting the leg up. For 3 and 2 and 1. Bring the legs down, bend the bottom knee slightly, hand goes back. We are going to have a little bit give in the band so we can move in a circle. So leg goes forward, lift and back. Forward, lift and back. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. The hand can go back on the hip if you feel that is okay there, because otherwise your spine might start to move a lot. So stabilize with the hand. Change direction. Go around and lift. Behind you and lift. Glutes, very important. Don't forget them. They need to help you here. Buttock muscles. For 2. For 1. And then back into your mermaid. So I'm going to keep the band there. You can take it away. We push up into the mermaid position and we just continue nice and smooth for this class. So over to the side and reach and over and reach. Good. And then we take the band away to lengthen our muscles in the back of the legs. So I'm just going to take one foot out, keeping one foot in. I'm just going to place one leg down. I'm going to roll. So you can place yourself sideways. Roll into the floor. And then press and hold. So both hands onto the band, lengthen one leg down and lengthen that leg. So toes coming in towards your face and the heel pressing away at the same time. See if you can square out those hips and drop the ribs down, back of the shoulders relax. Now I'm going to bend the knee. I'm going to push up. So I'm going to use the band for this. And then press up. Bend and lift. Bend. And lift. Now ankle flexion, so toes up, toes in, toes up, sorry if you can't see, toes in, there, and then we're going to take the leg across the body. You can hold with the opposite hand, pressing one arm down. If you're going to go to the outer side, just make sure the opposite hand holds and the other hand is supporting, and then go to the other side. We change leg, we slide the foot inside the band, taking one leg down, and then lift up. Back of the leg lengthens, both hands in, elbows drop, and just hold. And then you can do some more bend and then press. Breathe in, breathe out. Keeping those core muscles active enough to support your stability, that's all. And then flex and point your toes. Okay, and then we take the leg across. I'm using my opposite arm and pressing with that arm, shoulders down. And then lift, and then make sure that you hold with the opposite hand when you go out to the outer side as well. And then lift, and then all I need to do is come to seated, so I can use one foot inside or both. Push the knee to the side, lift head and shoulders, and then press up, lift, and then continue moving the chest towards your knees. So this is nice with the band. If you've got tight muscles, so we just place both feet inside. And then we're just going to let the body come forward. So chest down, elbows down. And just stay for a moment to breathe in, breathe out. Relax the shoulders even though you're holding a band. And then lift back up through the spine.